All right, so equations is the new chapter, chapter 8, I believe we are in. So equations, the one with an equal sign. So remember, what is the difference between an expression and an equation? So an equation has that equal sign, where an expression does not. So when you replace a variable with a value that results in a true sentence, you solve the equation. The value of the variable is the solution of the equation. At first, you're going to be able to find the answers mentally, but it's important you understand the process on how to solve equations. And you'll see what I mean. All right, you're going to be able to look at it and say, oh, well, I know 2 or 4 or 10 or 15 is the answer. But eventually, we're going to get into equations with rational numbers, and you might have negative 1/2 x plus 2/5 equals 4/7. And we're going to need to be able to know, what do I do to solve this problem? All right, so understanding the process is going to be extremely important. So, does the way an equation is written matter? Take a look at the equations I've given you below. Are they the same? S plus 10 equals 17. 17 equals 10 plus S, or 17 equals S plus 10. They are all the same. This is the way that you're going to primarily see equations being written. However, you need to be comfortable with the two underneath of that, because we can have what they're equal to in the front, and then you need to solve the piece in the back. And so being comfortable seeing both ways is going to be beneficial when you start solving these problems. So do these problems to find out. Is 3, 4, or 5 the solution of the equation c plus 8 equals 13? So mentally, I can think and be like, well, I know that if I put 5 in here, 13 equals 13. And so that's what we're doing. We're trying to make sure that both sides equal one another. Solve mentally. 9 subtract what number is 2? Well, 7. And I would get 2 equals 2. The difference between an ostrich speed and a chicken speed is 31 miles per hour. An ostrich can run at a speed of 40 miles per hour. Use mental math of the guess, check, and revise strategy to solve the equation. 40 subtract c equals 31. To find c, the speed a chicken can run, well, I think about, how am I going to get down there? Subtract 9. So c equals 9 miles per hour for the chicken's speed. All right. Then we're going to have multiplication and division. Is the 2, 3, or 4 the solution of the equation 4n equals 16? Well, since we did algebraic expressions, we know that that means it's multiply. So 4 times 4 is 16. So 16 equals 16. 24 divided by w equals 3. Well, 3, so 24 divided by 3 is 8, equals 8. And then Riley and her sister collect stamps. Riley has 220 stamps in her stamp collection. Her sister has 55 stickers in her stamps in her collection. Riley has how many times as many stamps as her sister? Use mental math or the guess, check, and revise strategy to solve the equation 55x equals 220. So I'm just going to look at this 5 and 20 and think, well, 4. So then 55 times 4 is 220. So 4 times as many. All right, and that ends up being how you're going to solve all of these mentally. It's just getting you comfortable and used to seeing now equations, and we will then solve them.